In Python, a for loop runs some code a certain amount of times. Let's do an example. For val in parentheses 1, 2, and 3. Print val. The way the for loops work is, on the first run of the loop, val's assign the value of 1, then the code inside the for loop is ran, meaning 1 gets printed. Finally, val's assign the next item in the sequence, and the process repeats itself. If we run this code, we'll see 1, 2, and 3 printed. So what is the difference between for and while loop in Python? The main difference is that you know how many times the for loop will run. You know this code will always loop through the 3 numbers. While loops, on the other hand, only end once the condition becomes false. You don't know in advance how many runs of the loop that will take. For the next example, what if we had an irrational hatred of the number 2, so we just wanted to end the for loop once it reached 2? We could simply go into the for loop and write, if val equals 2, break. This ends the for loop once val becomes 2. There's another way to do a for loop where you don't need to list out all the elements you want to loop over. Say you wanted to print the numbers 1 through 10. You could write for val in range 1, 10 plus 1. Print val. Range is a Python function that creates a sequence of numbers. The first argument is the first number in the sequence. The second argument answers the question of, is range in Python inclusive or exclusive? The second number in range is the first number to exclude in the sequence of numbers, meaning range is exclusive of the second number you pass to range. That's why I like to do the +1, because I feel that's more explicit of the numbers I'm intending to loop through. I keep saying second and not last because you can optionally pass a third argument to range. This is the amount that range increments the sequence by each time. By default, range increments the sequence by 1 each time. If we run this code, we'll see it prints out 1 through 10. In Python, a while loop runs some code until a condition is false. Let's do some examples. For this one, we'll find the first vowel in a string. S equals snipe. Cur equals S sub 0. I equals 0. While cur not in string AEIOUY, meaning while the current character is not one of A or E or I or U or Y, then continue to loop. Inside the loop, do I plus equals 1. Then cur equals the next character in the string, so cur equals S sub I. Meaning one entire run of the loop works like this. Check if cur is a vowel. If it is not a vowel, then run the loop. Add 1 to I, then update cur, then rinse and repeat. This means while is a precondition loop because the condition is checked before each iteration of the loop runs. Outside of the loop, print cur. If we run this code, you'll see the first vowel in snipe is I. Next, we'll show how to do an infinite loop in Python. Infinite loops are loops that never end because their condition never becomes false. For this example, num equals 0 while true num plus equals 1 print num. True is always true, so this loop simply goes on forever. To end this infinite loop, you can add in a break statement. If num greater than or equal to 10, then break. This means once num becomes greater than or equal to 10, break leaves the loop and supersedes the fact that the condition has yet to become false. Last, we'll show how to stop a regular loop. I equals 0 while I less than or equal to 10, print I plus equals 1. If I equals 2, then break. So, this loop automatically ends once I becomes 2 because of the break statement. This has been Jacobication. Like and subscribe to learn more.